business resiliency has a whole new meaning now of the whole workforce working from home, and what does it mean to keep the business operational through a storm, through a hurricane, through a typhoon, whichever parts you are in the world, through power outages and other internet connectivity outages.
No matter where you are, if you're working from home or working in the office, your digital strategy isn't changing much on the AI front, robotic process automation, digital manufacturing, OT, IT type of integration. Those things are still valid, still in play. The only thing that I'm seeing is we now see the value of digital and how vulnerable we can be in these situations. And it's only helping, I think, IT get the investments they need to propel that digital platform faster.
And trying to analyze what has happened over the last, let's say, the 6 months data and predict what may happen in the next 6 months.
What I mean by that is 51% stake to my employees, 49% stake to my customer, because I really need to take care of my employees to make sure my customers are taken care of.
And I ask you to think, is it scalable enough, reliable enough, and is it secure for me to depend on for this critical infrastructure?
So having a real-time understanding of what's getting used and what isn't is really key.
And we learned a lot because we were able to get things done in such a rapid pace than we would have otherwise thought possible.
But overall, it's actually been the ability for a mutual company to be mutual, which is work together, figure out how to go forward, make decisions very rapidly, and make sure that we still have all the fundamentals in place, which is ensuring the success for all of our stakeholders.
If you're not taking advantage of this opportunity to make IT a key partner with the organization, you're really missing out, because that is where the transformation is happening.
But in the cloud era and in cloud environments, it's even easier to push a button and spin up infrastructure, applications, and databases. That in itself is not a bad thing until it starts to cause this kind of spaghetti complexity.
When I talk to companies, you've got to do things from this overarching position, this overarching holistic approach. And if you do it right, and Bentley's system sounds perfect, right? In that, yeah, and I'm sure you have bumps and bruises, but your organization's one of the best I've seen at driving this right.
I saw a funny meme in March or so, and it was, what led digital transformation in your company? Was it the CIO or competing pressures or COVID-19? And it was absolutely COVID-19 for us.
100%.
There are technologies essentially built to power the best of the internet, to make the most of an environment where the company has these things in place.
Almost to an item, I feel like what's happened is an acceleration of things that were happening anyway.
Yeah.
This pandemic actually does give you the highlight that the executive team hasn't seen in a while. All of a sudden, their dependency on technology and security and infrastructure was actually front and center.